The power of your creativity. You are of an extraordinary mind, but are you using it as it was meant to be? The power of your creativity lies within. Get to know it and get to know the stuff of miracles. Do you want to create something extraordinary? Few people really know the power they have within their very own minds. We hear about manifesting and we practice the tools given. We dream, we hope, and we visualize. We embody, we pray, we wait, and have faith. But did you know these are actually very rudimentary ways to create anything? And so many, quote, manifestors are thinking way too small. What if there were the possibility that you could access the higher realms and literally pull down the highest and best good for you? The highest and best good for you and everyone around you as well. What if, just what if, we are simply not aware of and then therefore are not utilizing all the aspects of our creative mind that we can? Think about artists and musicians for a moment, or other people who originate new ideas, new concepts, and bring them into humanity through science, technology, and engineering. Where are they pulling these ideas from? Obviously, they're not pulling them from what they see around them. If they were, it wouldn't be anything new. If they're seeing anything around them that they can use, it's that they see a problem that needs to be fixed. And they don't see any solutions already existing out there that are solving the problem. In the case of music, for instance, people who have revolutionized sounds, ways of using instruments, or have invented new instruments have access to a higher knowing and higher knowledge that they are pulling down from. Think of artists you know and musicians who have consistently and continually brought in new songs, new music, and created a vast body of work. Many original composers, from Mozart to McCartney, have said that they are simply taking down what is coming into their minds. I think of Joni Mitchell, and in watching and hearing interviews with other musicians who know her work, they all marvel at the innovative ways she has come to use her guitar, and in the new ways she is using chords. In both her popular and jazz music, they say her chord progressions have never been done before, and it comes out so beautifully. They say she has influenced future artists for generations to come. But you don't have to be a great, famous musician or an engineer creating the next rocket ship to utilize the power of your mind. I simply invite you to expand your ideas of what is possible for you. This is a quote I put on my blog from Albert Einstein. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge, but imagination. I know you've heard it all before, but you can literally create whatever you desire to. The single largest barrier to you being able to do that is your belief system. All of us grew up with it. You can't do that. Or creations were left to the realm of magic. Think of J.K. Rowling, who wrote the entirety of the Harry Potter series. Look at all that creativity there. I truly do believe she was fulfilling her role as the bringer of ideas for creating magically to an entire new generation. And don't think that generation wasn't influenced by that series. They certainly were, and deep down inside, all of them secretly wanted to utilize their own special powers to fight evil, stand up against the hidden powers that be, and stand up into their own power to create. Don't you want to do that too? Here's a quote from A Course in Miracles. God is the mind with which I think. That's lesson 45. So much inner power is available to you. So much of your mind is available for you to utilize for your creations. We must simply be willing to change our minds about what is possible. We must be willing to think miraculously, to think the impossible could be made possible. All is possible. Start thinking that way. Just start with that first step. You will see that there are many, many other steps to follow, but thinking straight is primarily the first one. After that comes the next step, then the next, then the next. With a deep desire to know your own power, you will be shown the way. Here's another quote from A Course in Miracles. You are a miracle, capable of creating in the likeness of your Creator. Everything else is your own nightmare and does not exist. Only the creations of light are real. There are so many ways to continue on this journey of creating miracles. After all, it's what you're here for. However, in the space of this podcast, all I want to do is instigate an idea, one that is larger than you are. The universe was created by the same power that resides within you. Just sleep on that for a night or two and see what you come up with that you want to create as well. Much love and many blessings, Suzanne.